Okay, Lori's verdict just came in. I listened to it, and I'm so excited that she was guilty on all counts. I couldn't tell if she was crying or not. She had to expect this shit. I mean, she killed her freaking kids and conspired on the other ones. I am just so glad. I think the reason the whole time I was waiting for something, some surprise or something bad to happen, is because it's taken so long to finally get here. And they've changed it so many times, so that's probably why I kept expecting something bad to pop out, because this was awesome. It was unanimous with every juror, but I didn't climax because the judge didn't say nothing. He dismissed the jury and the court. I want him to say a bunch of shit. Like, in all my years of being a judge, I've never seen anything so awful in my life. Something. So are there going to be victim statements? Are there going to be, where they get to stand up and tell her off or tell her how they feel? You know what I mean? And we get to hear, of course. I'm sure we'll all be crying. She won't. If she was crying today, it's only because her ass is going to jail. I was like, that witch is probably doing castings right now in her head to every juror. That shit don't work, and you should learn that by now. Anyway, yes, expectations get us sometimes, don't they? I was expecting the judge to say something. Maybe in the sentencing. I thought he had to give a damn sentence right there and then come back for the sentencing. Is this normal? I don't like it. I don't like it. Damn. And then he said something like 3 months before a sentence. Why? Anyway, if anybody finds out what prison she's going to, let me know. I'm not going there. I'm just saying. I can't wait to hear what kind of prison it is. If it's, really bad, rough, or what. Her hair was really curled. I don't think it was natural curls. Could have been. I mean, I guess they might have a barber shop in there. It seems like they wouldn't want a bunch of sharp things up in there. But maybe that's just on TV or in the big prisons. I don't know. I don't care. Maybe she rolled them with Coke cans for all I know, because she was drinking Coke during court, I think, which I thought was a big no-no for LDS. So I guess it's just coffee now. I mean, they change so often, I don't know. Anyway, she's guilty on all counts. She's going back to Fremont County. She's going to rot in jail. So now, if Chad wasn't watching, which God, please let him have been watching. Let his kids have been watching. Because then maybe they'll be curious to find out why. What was the evidence? You know what I mean? The Chad will be like, don't watch the evidence. I'm just going to plead guilty because I don't want to put everybody through court. Whatever. He is probably going to take a plea and say, if I could just get capital punishment taken off the table, I'll skip court. Because then his kids will hear all the damn evidence. And he is being told by John Pryor, because he has to tell his client, all the shit we heard. Now, I would have loved to see him humiliated. Well, as long as his ass stays in jail too, I don't freaking care. But we know now what's going to happen to him either way. Whether he takes a plea or goes to court, he's going to be in jail for the rest of his life. He might get capital punishment taken down, but they might say, no, you can take a plea, but you're still going to die. Firing squad or lethal injection. I think that's what they do over there. I didn't even know people still did the firing squad. That's crazy. But what a legacy for their families to carry on. The Daybell grown-ass children need to hurry up. They need to hurry up and act like grown-ups and be fighting for justice for their mother. And not just through Lori, but through their dad. And they need to remember this, and I'd move away from there. I wouldn't be able to live at or across from that house like they do. that property gotta be haunted. It looked haunted before they even moved into it. It was creepy. So I think there was like carpet on the walls and shit. It was just creepy. Anyway, come on, buddy. I gotta go get my kid. I'm like, my heart's beating fast. I pulled out half my hair. I'm smoking this stupid thing. The cotton candy is really good. And didn't climax. So I'm very happy though. I did jump up and down, and I got as close to my freaking TV as I could get because you could barely see her. It was kind of more dark in her square. I wish it would have taken the whole screen. Why didn't they put the whole screen on her? Anyway, yeah, we should not have great expectations on things like this. Just expectations of normal things like being treated properly and, you know, things that we should expect in life. Being taken care of by our parents, not murdered, that kind of thing. But I had a little bit too much expectation. I was ready for the judge to pull out like the Murdoch judge and like the Letitia Stout judge, which I did not watch that trial. If I'd known that these kids had died before I got deep into it, I wouldn't have gotten into it. I can't do those. I don't even know all of what Letitia did. I just know that the judge let her have it. I had to watch that part because one of my best friends is following it, and she needs somebody to talk to too. But I truly do believe she might have them in a bunker because some people do that shit, I guess. You know, how they like run off and like just become farmers and shit. So I don't know. Anyway. So I expected too much. Hopefully though, when we come back, he's just a push judge. A puss, not a push. A puss. I mean, he did an honest job. He did. But does he know that you can be an ass? You can. You can get away with a lot of shit as a judge. Mine was a big fat ass. And she got her damn karma. What's her freaking name? Judge Phyllis Katie. That bitch belongs in hell. She's getting her karma while she's on earth. And I hope one day she realizes, just because she thinks she won, in the end I won, and so did my kids. She can be bought though. It's not the first person that bought her. My ex-husband wasn't the first person who bought her. Some sports star did too, and he beat the shit out of his wife, like almost killed her. And Judge Katie took some money and made that go away. So, Louisiana, not right. Go and get my baby. Bye.